Alumen. When you think that you are doing us, you end up doing yourself. Because the Biafra that we are fighting for now is more than what many of you understand. I appreciate all of you for standing your ground very well. And you must understand that the Zoological Republic of the Animal Kingdom has got nothing to offer to you. So, it's either you understand what you have to face, or you continue to be stupid. The zoo is on the fall. Yes. And we must continue to work stronger. So my question is, Nigerians, after June 12 protests, once every year, you now go back to the political campaign, because tomorrow, being 13th, you will see all of them off the street. And you know another thing that also shocked me? Another thing that shocked me is that we saw people that went for protest, and then in the protest that they went for, they ended up making a Showore the key point of the protest. Listen, people went for protest. Then, on getting to the protest, what thing we come here be say, na Showore. Come here say na Showore. And they carry tear gas hit for the protest. So as they hit and tear gas for the protest now become, let us rescue Showore. So Showore now become the topic of the protest. It's no more the protest of end bad governance. It's now protest of Showore has collapsed. So tear gas has taken Showore. What do we do? Hey, Nigeria is going in a very zigzag manner. But we, the Biafran people, we are very happy seeing the way Nigeria is exploding. You know why we are happy? Because it is Nigeria that have put our life in danger for years. It is Nigeria that has kidnapped all our Biafran brothers and sisters that were on the forefront of Biafra before us. We just came yesterday to continue what they started and what Nigerian government imprisoned all of them for. Because they saw that we were winning, and then they decided to kidnap all of them and lock them up so that we will not go anywhere. So we have to fight. If we don't fight, we will not win. If they did not lock our past leaders up, somebody like me would not be here talking on Voice of Biafra television. Yes, because when these leaders were available, I did not know that my services would be needed to this point. So, until when they were kidnapped, because I knew that my services are needed. And I'm still offering that voluntary services till now. I'm ready to offer it until when Biafra people say it's okay. I appreciate all of you. So when Biafran people are happy, and when we say we are happy the way the zoo is falling, we have reasons. Because Nigeria, the zoo, has caused us a lot of damages. The damages that they have caused us. So as a Biafran, anything that you can do now that the zoo is falling, let's do it with pride. When a country is declared as a country of particular concern, credibility damage has been activated on them in 100 and 1,000 folds. You, as a citizen that is contract in that place, you have the right to use every means as self-defense. Because the contraption has lost its integrity. They cannot protect you. They cannot save your life. So that is why you have to defend yourself with everything that you have. Don't wait for the Nigerian terrorist government, because they will not do anything for you. This goes to explain to those that do not know that they have a right to defend themselves, considering what Nigeria has become and what it has turned into. Nigeria is on a time bomb and a suicidal slide. At this very point, the entire world camera is fixated on Nigeria, and they are to watch and see the readiness of the indigenous people if they are ready for freedom. But I can tell you that the people in Nigeria are not ready for freedom. I am telling you that one categorically. So June 12th, every year, they do June 12th. Every year, they do June 12th. Oh, 2025 has come and gone. They did June 12th. 2026 is here. They are doing June 12th. And they enter the street, they protest. If they hear one bullet now, all of them will disappear. Nigerian government have studied them and understood how fearful they are, that they cannot do anything. That is why they now see them as people that only come to do this drama for a particular purpose. Yes, because if you're not doing it as a drama for a particular purpose, oh, you would have done it and then stay and allow it to be. No, but the way we are saying, no, you guys are not ready. Yes, you guys are not ready for anything. So, Biafrans, understand ye that your freedom has come, and it's time for you to align yourself to be able to get your freedom. That is, if your radio, because there are some fools who are not ready for their freedom. The only thing that they care about is how they can cause confusion and how they can work for Nigerian terrorist government, how they can distract everybody to see that those that even have brain and have sense small, that the small sense that they had is taken away from them. So June 12th don't come, and he don't go. In Nigeria now, I think the time is 11 p.m. In the next 1 hour, June 12th is gone. What happens tomorrow? The problem with some of you is that the people that you tend to use to follow you and go in for protests are the same people that are looking for one Nigeria to continue. And they want to be the leaders of the corrupt country called Nigeria. How can you take a Showore who wants to be leader of Nigeria to come and protest against Nigeria, and he is fighting for president of Nigeria? What kind of hypocrisy is that? If Nigeria is not good, why will Showore be fighting for the presidency of Nigeria? I want everybody to explain to me. You say Nigeria is not good, right? If Nigeria is not good, why are you people vying for the presidency of Nigeria? Or why is Showore vying for the presidency of Nigeria? Since Nigeria is not good. And then what are you vying to become the president for in a corrupt institution, which you have so outlined? Now, today, you are presidential candidate of Nigeria. You want to become the president. Tomorrow, you are protesting against Nigeria. Or you are leading a protest. And the protest, you call it revolution. Who is coming who? I think Showore is playing ping pong on the heads of all these useless people. So, Nigerians, I'm opening your eyes now. I know we have almost 1,000 people watching from one channel alone on Twitter X. So, if only one channel alone, it's about 1,000 people watching this very Voice of Biafra TV. How about other channels? So, the outreach is very high on Voice of Biafra TV. Some of you that think that people are not listening to the message of Biafra on Voice of Biafra TV, you are joking. Because what we are doing is going very far. And even the enemies of Brgie, they spend their time to watch the lucrativity of Voice of Biafra TV. They spend their time to watch the output, the visuals, and to also watch the news that is coming out from Voice of Biafra TV. Do you know how you sit and you are clapping for somebody? Behind the scene, you hide your face to clap for the person for the good work. But when you come to the media or you try to come physically, you come and push your mouth. Oh my God, I don't believe you will laugh. But when you go back, you on your TV, you want to go to Voice of Biafra TV to watch what is going on because it is live 24 hours. And everything that you are hearing on Voice of Biafra TV is authentic. It's giving you live updates of what Brgie is doing and the strides that we are pulling and the results that is coming out. The only place you have the results that is not coming out from other places is Voice of Biafra television. So I ask all of you, why have you allowed bitterness and hatred and jealousy to destroy you? Yes, because you have allowed bitterness, hatred, and jealousy to destroy you when you're supposed to have put your hands together to make things happen for Brgie. Biafra is here, and we are making exploits, with or without you. In the last appearance of the Prime Minister on Voice of Biafra TV, he did explain to you what is going on. The Biafra that you did not hear discussed in Washington, D.C. before is being discussed now. It's not just being discussed, but it's gaining momentum. And the results are coming out in high scale. Why that is happening? Recommendations given to us on what we should do and how we should do it, we are putting them all into order. Everything is going well. And this is when we expect to have more enemies of Brgie than before. And I want to remind you that I did say some time ago that you that is inside Brgie, if you are not strong enough, you will also be taken by the wave that is coming to claim the house. I did also say that the enemies of Brgie will even tend to make use of you to destroy the same Brgie that is working for your freedom. Today we can see that happening. And I said something, I said, woe unto you that will be the vessel that the enemy will use to emancipate the downfall of Brgie, because you will be disgraced beyond recognition. If you belong to this class, I feel sorry for you. Yes, I feel so sorry for you. Now, the Nigerian government are going after us. And I want you all to listen. While Nigerian government are going after us, our Prime Minister, his entire cabinet, and all that we are doing, is not a new thing to us. Because if you do not hold Nigeria on their block course, and you don't hold them on their sofa course as well, they will not come very hard on you. They will not identify you as the enemy of Nigeria. So if Nigerian government abandons and leave all of you that are there in the media making noise every day, and then they come after Brgie, it is a validation that the only people that has become a problem to Nigeria is Brgie. And I want you to remember that Nigerian government did not go after IPOB, one Nigerian political party. They did not also go after World Igbo Congress. They did not go after Maneze Mbrumene. They did not go after the Avid group. They did not go after the Igbo organizations in diaspora or in the homeland. They figured out BRGIE. Do you all remember when Madisai Managba was in a Igbo union in Finland? Did Nigerian government go after him? No. It was when he started carrying Biafra. And it is because of Biafra that they drag him to prison. So if Nigerian government are launching their net against us today, it is part of the recognition of Biafra to show that they have identified another government or another person or another set of people that are forging ahead to bring Nigeria down. This is one thing you all need to understand. Our fight is not against you as a Biafran. Our fight is against the Nigerian government. So the Nigerian government will identify us, identify BRGIE, and then go after BRGIE. They are doing their job because we are going after them. We are going after them in Washington, D.C., and the results are there everywhere. But I am asking some of you tonight to show me your own result. Yes, because it's not just about everybody making noise in the media, moving from one place to another, when there is nothing to talk about, nothing to show. We need to see those that are actually doing something that people can talk about. I want to bring a video to the screen for us to ask them some questions. Tinubu made a speech today, and let us ask Tinubu what his speech meant. And before we go to his speech, we will look at the number of salaries that Tinubu before we go into Tinubu's speech, we want to look at the numbers of people that Tinubu have recently given license to Boko Haram to kill them. When I say Tinubu has given license to Boko Haram to kill them, we are not mincing words. We are giving you facts and figures. And also, anybody that is doing prayer for Nigeria to be one, or to remain, or to continue as one, that person has been bought by the devil. The devil is worst or even good self in his own likeness compared to that person. Because we can't see somebody calling his or herself pastor or bishop or deacon or prophet or prophetess. But you have been doing prayer for the past 60 years. How many years is Nigeria now? I want to ask. How old is Nigeria now? How old is Nigeria now? Please, make una tell us now. Nigeria is 64 years now, right? That was in 2024. So if that was in 2024, then in 2026, how many years should Nigeria be? 66 years, Abi? Okay. So Nigeria is in 66 years. But you have been doing prayer for the past 66 years. And then God did not answer your prayers. Even if God does not see road. Even if God does not see road, or even if you have sinned against God, and then you are looking for forgiveness, and then God says he will not forgive you. By the time you tender a very big apology, God will forgive you. And if he should say, do sacrifice, you do the sacrifice. He will forgive you. You see, some of you are the problems of Nigeria that call yourselves pastors and bishops. This is Tinubu. And this is a gift to the Nigerian people. On a day like this, that they say is June 12th, and they say is a Democracy Day celebration for Nigeria. It's on this very day that 720 Boko Haram terrorists has been reintegrated into Borno community. So I am asking those people that were protesting in the streets of Abuja, Lagos, Osun, Ogun, Ekiti, and everywhere. What were you protesting about? Are you protesting for this number of terrorists to increase, or what? Nigerian government just released about 720 terrorists into your communities. They say they held them in a training camp, that they trained them, that they have become repented, they have rehabilitated them. Then they now say they are releasing them into your communities. On June 12, 2026. And all of you were carrying flag. Oh, Democracy Day in Nigeria. You're celebrating nonsense. Some of you are protesting, oh, end banditry, end terrorism, end insecurity. On the same day that you are crying and making noise, is that very day that your country is commissioning 720 Boko Haram terrorists and more into your communities. $720 Boko Haram terrorists into your communities. $720 Boko Haram. Into your communities. And you're shouting one Nigeria. Many of you have collected your PVC and you're shouting PVC, PVC, PVC. 2027. Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, Kwankwaso. Nigeria has given you a gift of 720 Boko Haram on June 12th. This is to commensurate your June 12th celebration and happiness. Since you love what Nigeria is doing, enjoy the 720 Boko Haram terrorists given to you now. How do you see it, or how are you going with it? Oh my God. This country is full of drama. Honestly, this country is full of drama. The way the country is going about with their drama is something that some of you can't even explain. The country is acting in Nollywood, Bollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood, Butterwood, Nonsensical Wood, Boko Wood, and they put all of them together. It becomes Boko Haram, Islamization. That is when all of you will understand the message in a simple term. The simple term is that Boko Haram is coming for all of you. Which country gives their citizens Boko Haram as a gift on June 12th? Which country? Sarah reporter has even explained better. Sarah reporter said, Borno government reintegrates 720 repentant terrorists, 992 spouses, and others into the society. Now, I want you to go and do the calculation for us. If you have 720 Boko Haram husbands and fathers, then you now have 992 spouses of the Boko Haram. Why are they not giving us the numbers of the children? Where are the children of these Boko Haram terrorists? Where are the children of the Boko Haram terrorists? If their parents outnumbers 720, then their mothers alone account 992. I want all of you to now do calculation for me. Now, 720 plus. Greetings from here. It is Voice of Biafra television on Sunday night. Prime Minister, I don't know if you can hear me from here. Check your connection.
I can hear you. Can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much. All right. Good evening, good morning to all Biafrans. This is an impromptu broadcast coming in from Washington, D.C. and joining us from the Voice of Biafra television headquarters. We took a very short break, and when we return, we will dive into the message of the day. Please inform your friends and family and let them know that we are live and direct on Voice of Biafra TV. This is Sunday night.
Voice of the East, hey, hear our voices rise, hey, land of the rising sun, shining bright for everyone. We rise, we shine, we stand tall. From every town we answer the call. Voice of the East, hey, voice of the East, hey, voice of the East, hey, hear our voices rise, hey, land of the rising sun, shining bright for everyone. We rise, we shine, we stand tall. From every town we answer the call. Voice of the East, hey, voice of the East, yeah. From the rivers and valleys to the hills so high, our dreams keep growing beneath the sky. No more fear, no looking behind. We're hope in our hearts and a future to find. Together we're building, together we're strong. United in purpose, moving along. The light keeps shining for all to see. A people of courage and dignity. Voice of the East, hey, hear our voices rise, hey, land of the rising sun, voices rise. Whoa, hear our voices rise. Land of the rising sun, forever shining bright. We rise, we shine, a future filled with hope and light. Voice of the East, hey! Forever shining bright. Voice of the East. In the rising sun of a new dawn, a nation stood tall on her own ground. May 30, 1967, the flag was raised. Land of the rising sun, freedom proclaimed. All over Biafra land, the people sang and danced, tired of broken promises and iron chains. In July 6, 1967, Nigeria waged a genocidal war against the young republic. The drums of war began to sound. Nigeria turned against us on our own sacred ground. May 30, 1967, we still remember the day hope was born and hell descended. Rivers ran red, children cried for food in the shadow of famine and flying bombs. Biafra, Biafra, your name we call. Though they tried to bury you behind the wall, your spirit lives in every soul that knows the price of freedom and the blood that flows. Hey. Blockade and hunger became their sword. Kwashako scars on bodies of the young and children. Women buried babies in shallow graves, while the world watched and looked the other way. From Ulias Street to the starving fields, 1 million souls crossed into eternity. They called it war, we call it genocide. Our peoples will refuse to die. May 30, 1967, we still remember the day hope was born and hell descended. Rivers ran red, children cried for food in the shadow of famine and flying bombs. Biafra, Biafra, your name we call. Though they tried to bury you behind the wall, your spirit lives in every soul that knows the price of freedom and the blood that flows. Whoa. No victors, only survivors left to tell of the pain, the courage, and the tears that fell. Nigeria may hide one flag, but 2 wounds remain. Only Biafra independence can heal these wounds in the heart of a nation still carrying the pain. We do not forget, we will not be silent for the unborn children and the dead who cry loudest. May 30, 1967, echoes in the wind, never to be erased. Biafra lives in memory and in flame. One day the truth will speak your name. We say it loud and clear. Never again, never again, never again. Biafra independence is not negotiable. independence is not negotiable. Biafra leaves. Today Nigeria is in confusion. Jihadist terrorist killings everywhere in Nigeria. Biafra leaves. Retreat and surrender is dead for us. Therefore, no retreat, no surrender. God bless Biafra Republic, government in exile, under the leadership of Prime Minister His Excellency Nkere, for standing tall for Biafra independence and freedom. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra, the land of the rising sun. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra, the land of the rising sun.
Welcome back to Voice of Biafra TV. The people who refuse to die, the people who have reincarnated in many ways, people that have suffered the fate of the forceful amalgamation of Nigeria, the rising sun people. God used Gowon in 1970s to say something, and some people did not know the meaning of what he said. He said, the so-called rising sun of Biafra is set forever. And then the sun continued to set from 1970s, forever it continues to set. And today it rekindles, because the message was that it's set forever. And when the sun rises from the east and sets in the west. So the sun, the rising sun, has arisen and it is set forever. There is no going back. I appreciate all of you who are out there doing the needful for Biafra and for the sake of humanity, especially to the Christians. Just within the past 24 hours, Nigeria has also shown and reminded the entire world that they are the custodians of the highest level of terrorism in Africa. While Iran is topping in the Middle East, Nigeria is topping in Africa. Yes, they do very well. You know, they never disappoint now. They can always give you A1 on their pass mark when it comes to terrorism. So, Nigerian terrorist government recruited a good number of Boko Haram terrorists back into the society in the past 48 hours. Tinubu actually used it as a democracy they present to the Nigerian people. And it really worked. Because the retired Major General in Nigerian Army that was kidnapped by Boko Haram terrorists has also been used as a gift present of June 12th to send a message to the Nigerian people. I wish they wake up. And there is something also interesting that came up. We saw a publication from Parallel News which depicted that Nigerian terrorist government is imposing insecurity tax on a particular community in Nigeria. So this goes as to remind the Biafran people that your liberation tax is of great importance. So if you say you don't want to pay liberation tax, and then Boko Haram terrorists are imposing insecurity tax on you, so is either you pay this tax to Boko Haram terrorists, then they will see invade your communities, or you pay this tax to the BDF for them to expunge the terrorists from your communities. The choice is yours. Welcome to Voice of Biafra Television. And we shall be joining Washington, D.C. from here, the headquarters of the Biafra Republic government in exile, to relay the Prime Minister of the Biafran people there to the entire world. Prime Minister, I hope you can hear me from my transmission.
Yes, I can hear you. Am I coming out?
Yes, I can hear you very well. Welcome to
Thank you.
Voice of Biafra Television. So here with me in the studio, we have the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile once again on an impromptu broadcast tonight. He's here to talk to you. And also, if you have your time, you can also put in your questions and suggestions. Prime Minister, the floor is yours, and welcome to VOBTV.
Thank you very much, Minister of Information. I must recommend you for the good work that you are doing. Keep up the good work. And greetings from here, my fellow citizens. I believe each and every one of us is seeing what is happening in Nigeria, and also how they are terrorizing Biafras in our own homeland, in Biafra land. The question I have for us is, how are we? Are we ready? For those that don't believe in our cause, do you believe in Nigeria? Is Nigeria working for you? For over 100 years, what will you say you achieve in that country called Nigeria? Is it a better life? Is it a good life? Is it a steady electricity they provide for you? Is it a good hospital? Is it a good schools? Is it security they provide for you? Is Nigeria working for you? If Nigeria is not working for you, don't you think it's high time you think twice if you still want to remain in that country called Nigeria? Or you want to govern yourself? Don't you think it will be better off if you have your own separate Christian nation? There will be no terrorism, there will be no security, where there will be no all these Islamic jihadist terrorists, whether you call them bandits or Fulani herdsmen. Is it not better that we have a country where we Biafrans will live peacefully, enjoy life. A country whereby your children can go to school and return safely home without you being worried about this so-called terrorist kidnapping children from school. Is Nigeria working for you? Those shouting one Nigeria, one Nigeria. I hope they are enjoying this so-called one Nigeria. What is one about the Nigeria? In some part of the country called Nigeria, some are treated worse than second or third class citizens. Even cows are treated better than a lot of citizens of that country. Nigeria is not working. You cannot coexist with terrorists. Terrorists that want us to live. It will never work. It will not work now. It will not work. It will not work in any future or any near time. It will never work. Biafra must emerge as Biafra had been a nation. Before Nigeria, there was a nation called Nigeria. Before Nigeria, who are we? Before 1914, Nigeria. Nigeria is never a nation or a country. It is an experiment of the British government. That is why the British government amalgamated Nigeria for the period of 100 years. Then after the 100 years, the regions that make up this their scam country sit down and negotiate. They want to live together if they can coexist. There is over 100 years now. The union did not work. We cannot coexist. We can live in the same country. Not the dangerous diversity. The value system is different. We Biafrans, we are Christians. Why this Islamic extreme jihadi terrorists? They are Muslim. We believe in live and let live. Why they don't believe in live and let live? In conquering who you are, they believe that you must worship their own God. They believe you must be a Muslim and they believe not just you being a Muslim, they also want you to have that ideology of jihadism. it is acceptable for us. It's not our way of life. We believe in our God and His Son, Jesus. We don't believe in their way of life and their doctrine. Biafra, it's time we fight like never before. It's time we protect our women, our children, our land. It's time to go crazy like never before for our freedom, because freedom is not given. You can't get your freedom in a platter of gold. Your freedom cannot be handed over to you. You can cry like a river from now to tomorrow. Our God will not hand your freedom to you in a platter of gold. Our God created us in His own image of knowing what is good and bad. Our God created us in His own image to know what to do at the right time. He did not create us to be beasts. He did not create us to be weak. He created us to fight for our right. If you're a pastor, a reverend, bishop, pope, receiving your prayer, you will defeat these terrorists. If you have those leaders, congregation of Christ, deceiving yours, that they need to do fasting and prayer. Pray, pray, pray. That with prayer, all this will be perished. You must be safe. Prayer without work is dead. It's time we defend our land. The whole region of Nigeria is breathing. If you ask me, Mazio Nkere, what do you think about what is happening? Hallelujah. Our salvation is here. Because what is happening is what will bring our freedom. What is happening will be an eye-opener to the people of Yoruba, to the people of Middle Belt, even to those in the north that don't believe in this Islamic jihadist ideology. Few days ago, we saw what is happening in Sokoto. These terrorists gave ultimatum to some community in Sokoto for them to leave their village, to leave their God-given land for them. So now the terrorists now own this community that they are giving order. That the people of that community should hurry up and leave. If not, kill them all. And you are speak to be green glory. If you get a letter from these terrorists tomorrow, if you get a letter and they ask you to leave your community for them, will you leave? Will you argue with them? what will you do? Will you fight back? Obi Kubana, if these terrorists issue you a letter for you to leave your village, that they are coming to take over your village tomorrow, will you leave your village? E-money. If these terrorists ask you to leave your village, will you leave your village? If you will not leave, what will you do? You fight. You protect your village. You protect your family. And that is what we Biafrans are doing. It's been long. These terrorists want to chase us out of our land. And we'll be fighting back for years now. Why some evil people in our land, instead of supporting us, they are supporting the terrorists. Soludo, instead of supporting the people of Biafra, he is supporting the terrorists. Instead of supporting the people of Biafra, Hope is supporting the terrorists. Nyanaya Baribe supporting the terrorists, working for the terrorists. Omani working for the terrorists. Peter Mba, all these evil people is not a threat if they don't stop what they are doing. If I have the opportunity, I will take them down one after another. It's called self-defense. Because these people have colluded with the terrorists. They are all terrorists. Peter Obi is a terrorist. All these evil Nigerian politicians parading themselves in Biafra land, they are all terrorists. They are evil. If I have what it takes, they will sleep. They will not wake up. It is a promise. So help me God. Because I hate them with passion. They have killed too many souls in our land. And you have some Iwe, some chiefs working with these terrorists. Since we Biafrans have been raising alarm that it's high time we exit Nigeria, before Nigeria will destroy us. If you don't destroy Nigeria, Nigeria will destroy you. If you don't kill the hope of that evil entity called Nigeria, that country will destroy you, will kill your own hope. Because Nigeria breed criminal. It's only a criminal that will breed a criminal. If Nigeria is not criminal, how will they breed criminal? Snake can never give birth to a dog. pig can never give birth to a lion. A criminal breed a criminal. Actually, a man called P2B, that is his word, that Nigeria breed criminal. After somebody like P2B already identified Nigeria as a criminal country, why is he working with Nigeria? P2B, you will sleep, you will not wake up, because I hate all of you evil people with passion. God knows what I'm talking about. All the leaders of terrorists or all the bad, evil leaders that are sponsoring all these terrorists, what do you think United States of America and Israel do to these leaders? Take example of Venezuela. Take example of what happened to Maduro. And just few days ago, another leader of a drug cartel was also eliminated. And what about Iran? All the leaders of that Islamic terrorist regime of Iran, do you think America hugged them, embraced them with handshake? They take them down. What's wrong? If we take all the leaders of the terrorist state of Nigeria down, starting from Tinubu, Shetima, Kwankwaso, Atiku, something Atiku. No, Atiku is different here. Atiku, Dangote, the one that have the monopoly of trade. I keep calling Dangote for a few days now. Dangote is actually the one using, he have a transportation business. He have a lot of businesses because of the monopoly they gave me. Dangote is the one transporting all these terrorists from one location to other. He have disappeared because he knew we are coming for him. America is coming for him. The world will hunt him down. Dangote, a very fantastically evil man. His days is numbered. These are people that don't mean well for you. These are people that want you to die. While these terrorists are killing people in Benue, Plateau, Oyo, Ibadan, Dangote is not speaking up. Kwankwaso, they are not condemning it. Tinubu is not even saying nothing. Shetima, all Nigerian evil government officials, they are saying nothing. Please, God, help me. Help Biafras. Help us to be able to lay our hand on what it takes. Our coach is America. We want to be like our coach. We want to be like America, imitate America. So we can do exactly like our boss, America, is doing. I love the way America handle their business. With strength, they get what they want. I love the way America go after the evil people. The way they deal with the Iranian terrorist regime. That is the prayer I want God to answer us. Prayer of helping us to get what we need to defend ourselves, to take down all these terrorists. Remember, if you don't take them down, they will take you down. It's already all over social media. These terrorists are now butchering people, eating people. They have now turned human being to be a meat for them. Is that the kind of country we want to live? All of you watching this program without acting upon it, without doing what you're supposed to do, don't let Nigeria happen to you. If Nigeria happen to you, you will be the next victim. Nigeria have nothing good to offer. A lot of people have served Nigeria and returned in shame. The politicians don't care about you. If Nigeria care about Biafran people, we will not be agitating to exit Nigeria. We will not be fighting to free ourselves from the bondage of Nigeria. It's because they don't care. They don't treat us right. Even after the massacre from 1967 to 1970, they are still killing Biafrans. To them, it's like nothing happened. To them, it's like they haven't not killed us enough. Because they want all Biafrans to be eliminated. They want our land. They want everything from us. And at the same time, they don't even want us to live in that land. All the Iwes, Ezes in Biafra land, if you don't repent, your days are numbered. The land of Biafra will swallow you. The same way the land of Biafra will swallow all the terrorists of Nigeria. If Nigeria don't let Biafra go, Nigeria will be worse than Somalia. Nigeria will be worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. Few days ago, I was during my press briefing. I asked if the terrorists have taken over Lagos. What are they waiting for? Have they taken over Ibadan, Oyo, Shagamu, Ondo? What are they waiting for? Because the people of Lagos say this terrorist is their brother. They are their uncle. They can coexist together. In Ibadan, they say the terrorists love them and they love the terrorists. Since these terrorists cannot take over Biafra land, they better find their way to the Southwest, where they will find easy path for what they want. But as far as Biafra land can never and will never be Islamized. We will fight to the end. It is a promise, not just a promise, because we are fighting for our survival. We are fighting for our children. We are fighting for our generation. Because this Islamic jihadist terrorist government of Nigeria has treated Biafran people and plant among us evil people like Peter Obi, Soludo, Hope Ozodinma. They think through these people they will be able to achieve their goal. Biafran people, time is running out. If we don't act fast, that means we are coward. We have identified our enemies. We know who these enemies are. We know them by name. We can locate them. Why not us go after this enemy and end this once and for all? Remember, if you don't go after them, they will come after you. Remember, if you don't take them down one by one, they will kill you, kill your wife, kill your children, even rape your wife and your daughter in front of you. What will you do when they come after you? Before they get to you, you need to get to them. We are not the aggressors. We did not leave Biafra land to Middle Belt to Christianize them or to occupy their land. We did not leave our land to Christianize anyone or occupy their land or chase them out of their land. We are in Biafra land, and these terrorists, they brought war upon us. These terrorists that have colluded with Nigerian government brought war upon us. And it is our right to defend ourselves. We are on self-defense, and we must defend ourselves. What is happening in Nigeria, especially in the Southwest, it is a welcome development. The more everywhere born, the more the Yoruba people will rise up. And when the Yoruba people rise up, it will help their cause. It will also help us. We want them to rise up and do the right thing. Yoruba people, Duduwa people, they deserve better. Colluding with the North, colluding with these terrorists, just because they hate Biafran people, that will do them harm rather than good. Because the same people they collude with, The same people they call their brother, the same people they call their friend, the same terrorists they be working with is the same terrorist that is chasing them from Ibadan. Is the same terrorist that is chasing the Yoruba Oduduwa people from Oyo. How far now? I hope so that they enjoy the show. I love it. How I wish these terrorists can testify and why that is going on. From Biafran people, please accept our condolence. We did not pray and wish that it happened. But if it is what they have chosen as their destiny, that is what it is. And for these terrorists finding their way to Biafra land, the land of Biafra will swallow you up. Very soon, it will happen. It will happen. Especially the evil ones in our land they have colluded with, from Soludo and Co. We will wipe all of them out of the surface of the earth. If not, they will wipe us out. Do you rather allow a terrorist to kill you? Do you rather allow a terrorist to chase you out of your land? Do you rather allow a terrorist to turn you to be their bush meat they will eat? I saw a video on social media today where these terrorists are eating human being flesh. They have turned to cannibalism or what? What an evil act! And somebody will tell me if I go after the terrorists, I'm doing what? The best thing to do is to go after them. If you carry your Bible, preach from today till tomorrow, they will not listen. Matter of fact, if they see you with your Bible, they will hate you more with passion. One, they don't approve your religion. They don't approve your God. They don't recognize who your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is. They hate you with passion. And their God called Allah asked them to kill you, that you are an infidel. Their God asked them to kill you and keep shouting their Allah Kubaku, that you deserve to die if you don't repent and worship their Allah. It's high time we wake up before it is too late. You that is watching, listening from wherever you're watching from, if you support evil will visit you. Evil will be your portion. If you support Nigeria, Nigeria will happen to you. Any international community working with Nigeria, appreciating what Nigeria is doing, how Nigeria is supporting these terrorists, whoever it is, that evil that they wish upon the inhabitants of that country will happen to them. Don't wish no one evil. If you do, remember karma. Biafra, wake up. Wake up. We have slaved for too long. It cannot be night forever. Wake up. Get your freedom. While the southwest is burning, while from the middle belt to Sokoto is burning, walk over, pass over, get your freedom. From time immemorial, our God have not created us to be in Nigeria. If not, I don't know what happened to 1800. Why are we not Nigeria in 1700? Why are we not Nigeria in 1600? Why are we not Nigeria in 1500? Why are we not Nigeria before our common era? Because we are not Nigeria. This disgraced shithole evil forest entity called Nigeria is not our portion. Nigeria is a dream killer. We can be better off on our own instead of living in one gigantic big country that all they practice is terrorism. All the borders from the north is wide open. Even Hezbollah base is in Lebanon. You have Hezbollah in Nigeria. Houthis in Yemen. They're not in Nigeria. ISIS from Syria, not in Nigeria. To the extent, the second in command of ISIS is from Nigeria. What the hell is going on? All the terrorists in the whole world have made Nigeria their headquarters. And the world keep quiet. United Nation of Evil Forest keep mute. I don't know what they have united. They have not solved any problem. As far as I have lived till my age, United Nation is a disgrace, it's a scam, it's fraudulent, it's not working. If United Nation is working, why is it only United States and Israel is battling, trying to take down a dangerous, wicked regime of Iran? I have not seen any impact of United Nations. America is pleading with their allies to come on board so they can hurry up and take down this Islamic regime of Iran. I did not see any emergency meeting from the United Evil Nation. That United Nation is a scam. These terrorists have taken over United. After Biafra massacred a million staff to death from 1967 to 1970, United Nations have not commented on it. Evil body, evil organization. What is happening in Nigeria today? How innocent children, women are being massacred, killed on daily basis. This evil United Nations have not convened to talk about it. Shame to United Nations. Evil body. What is happening in Congo? People are being massacred every day. United Evil Nation is quiet. But all they do is to support the terrorists. Why are people of Gaza? They are actually supporting Hamas. Why they are fighting Israel? I haven't heard United Nations talk about the genocide going on in Nigeria. They haven't condemned our Christian massacre. That tells you that United Nations have been hacked by this extreme terrorist, evil organization. Biafra, fight for your freedom. If you don't, you will all perish. If you don't, one day, these terrorists will issue you ultimatum, give it, tell you when to leave. Whether your village is in awe, they will ask you to leave before massacre will start. Prevention. That is why we need to be prepared. That is why we need to defend. And all you enemy of Biafra, why I'm here fighting from Washington, D.C., is you to go at these terrorists, the same people in Biafra land, instead of you to go after these terrorists that are destroying in our land, you are coming after me. Evil people. You will all live and die in shame. All you evildoers. All you evil people working with Nigerian government. You all live and die in shame. Go after your enemy. You are coming after me. I'm not your problem. You are a problem to your own self. Since you cannot identify your enemy, since you cannot identify those that are working against your interests, since you cannot identify who the terrorist is, you are a problem of yourself. Why Nigerian government is coming after me? To stop the fight for freedom, fighting from Washington, D.C. You men that have colluded, working with them directly or indirectly, are coming after me. What a shame! Shame unto you. If you do this from your evil way, if you don't repent, it will happen to you. Because what happened to that person don't sing praises. Because everything I have to offer is destruction. Everything Nigeria offer, you will cry and lament. We have nothing to offer. Biafra, our freedom is late. I hardly go to social media, especially because it's coming out this great country called Nigeria. Is eyesore. Where the innocent people, innocent women, innocent children running out of their land. Some are beheaded by these people shouting, Allahu Akbar. What a, oh my God. If I have what it takes, I will take all these evil people out in a second and make the inhabitant live in peace. People are supposed to live in peace. not in pieces. This world is to be a beautiful world. A world where you and your neighbor live in peace. A world that you enjoy to the fullest. Not a world chaos, a world full of terrorism. If I have what it takes, all these terrorists will sleep. They will not wake up. Because if they wake up, it is a problem. If they wake up, they will want to make you sleep in pieces. Evil in our land, leave Biafra land alone. You can go somewhere, relocate, leave us alone. Those that identify themselves as Igwe or Hanese, rulers, governor, whatever they call themselves, leave Biafra land alone. You're not helping us. You are working in the interest of Biafra. All those working for Nigeria, they are working against the people of Biafra. We'll hold all of them accountable, one way or the other. And those in our midst pretending they are for Biafra, while they are working against Biafra interest, your days are numbered. Akaga one after another. One way or the other way, we'll hold accountable. And those that initiate that they are suing me, they should be ashamed. For the past year to two, what have they done? What have they achieved? My people everywhere. What have you all achieved? Nothing. Bunch of educated fools. When you have nothing to offer, your envy, self-centeredness, jealousy will not allow you to let this struggle move forward. With you or without you, Biafra will come. You can't stop the coming of Biafra because you are not the God of Biafra. Because you are not the God that creates Biafran people. You must be free. It is a must and it is a promise. And that promise must come to pass. It's already ordained by our God. And we will walk towards it. All you are evil people, disease evil way. And for the Southwest, I talk about the Southwest a lot today. Oduduwa people. If the Yoruba Oduduwa people are not careful, Somalia land will be better than Lagos at a time will be deserted. When people will run out of Lagos, Biafrans will live back to Biafra land. Those from different countries will live because of the evil terrorism that will befall Lagos State. Apart from Lagos State, Ibadan, and maybe one other city, Yoruba, you all don't even have much safe. Wake up now. Don't make the same mistake you make in 1967 or before 1967. Yoruba people, southwest of Nigeria, you will be better off to govern yourself. Remember, when you free yourself from Nigeria, you will have your territory. You will know who come in and who go out. You will do your check and balance. You will dictate who you want in your country. But as it stands now, in the Yoruba, anybody can come from anywhere and say I'm in Nigeria. Even the terrorists, they will come from Lake Chad, Lake Kafanchan, Lake Hell. You know, Lake Hell will be hellfire, right? They will come from hell and say they are Nigeria. And they will sneak in Lagos State. And start massacring. Start committing terrorism. Because your border is wide open. Because you don't have the territorial integrity of your border. Because your border is not in your hand. Border is in the very state of Nigeria. So better off when you free yourself from here. Your border. Now, if you want all those from hell, from south, from Lake Kavachan, from wherever to come in your land, you will now decide what to do. And for the middle belt, the same applies to you. You from the middle belt. Middle belt, southwest is a big land playing field for these terrorists, for Dangote, Aliku Dangote, that evil monopoly man that Nigerian terrorist state gave monopoly of business. Monopoly of business and violence and terrorism. Because Dangote, because of the playing field of Nigeria now, Dangote used Australia to take them to the north, west, south, wherever, overnight. While you are sleeping at night, Dangote is moving these terrorists from one location to another location. But you have your border, middle belt. If you have your border, Dangote not going to be able to come in and go out anytime. Even upon the relationship of America and Canada, they still have a border. They still check who go in and who come out. America and Canada share almost everything in common, but they still check who go in and who out. What about Mexico, Venezuela, all these South American that surround North America? America still have a border to check who go in and who come. And we Biafrans, when we totally liberate our land, we also have our border. Who know who coming and who is going out. But as it starts now, terrorists come from nowhere. They move around. You cannot do no check and balance. You cannot win them if you don't secure and protect your area, your territory. You will only do that by exiting this disgraced country called Nigeria. We can be good neighbors after we have exited Nigeria. As long as neighbors not going to terrorize us, we can be good neighbors. Then before you move from Middle Belt to Biafra land, we'll check your passport or your visiting card or whatever it is. We'll check your background. Make sure you are coming in peace, not in pieces. Make sure you are not coming to terrorize us. The same apply if we want to travel to Yoruba land. They will also do their check and balance. to make sure we are not coming to their land to commit crime. That is only how we can be able to get a workable and functionable country. And back to the evil sabus in our midst again. Disease from your evil way. Repent from your evil way. If not, evil will visit you. You know, the holy book, the Bible says, pray for your enemy. But when you keep praying for your enemy and your enemy keep finding how they will kill you, how they will destroy you, it is better you pray that that enemy don't even live. Because if that enemy live, keep breathing, that enemy will destroy you. And when that enemy destroy you, who will now pray for the enemies? The man or woman who will pray for the enemies is now gone. They have killed him. So it's better you wish your enemy that evil act they want to come and conduct against you. Let that evil act destroy them. Let your enemy perish. If you ask me to pray for these terrorists, the more they live long, the more they will cause all of us. So the prayer to these evil people, enemies and terrorists, is for them to be destroyed. Sleep, they won't wake up. Just the same type of prayer that pray to the leaders of Iran. America pray a prayer that these evil men sleep, they did not wake up. That is a beautiful prayer. One day, all these evil terrorist leaders, sponsors, be in Asorok, they will not leave Asorok. They will be in Asorok. Both them and Asorok will be blown to pieces. So that is the best way, just like America did to Iran. Because we hate these evil people with passion. The way they kill innocent children, the way these evil people kill innocent women, the way they chase people out of their land to unknown destination. I don't think we can show these evil people love. Can work. Why Christians in Nigeria and Biafra land are being killed on daily basis? I don't see the outrage. All those that are shouting from the sea, free Palestine, here, God bless Palestine or whatever. I don't see them from the west to the north. I don't see the outrage of all these innocent children that have been killed, massacred by the hand of these terrorists in Nigeria and in Biafra. I don't see the outrage. That is hypocrisy right there. And some of these so-called world leaders are supporting the evil happening in Nigeria and Biafra. Some of these big countries, you think they meant well for you? It's a lie. They love what is happening. Some want your destruction. So they can come and loot. Take everything that belongs to you. It's chaos. That gives them the opening, the opportunity to come and loot. Make your country dry. But as for us, we Biafran people, the resources in our land is not the most important thing for us. Any country that will come to rescue us, to be in our side, to support us, if the resources is the problem, they can take it. We need our freedom. We want to be free. You can only live to enjoy what you have. If these terrorists kill us all, how are we going to enjoy these so-called resources? You have to be alive to enjoy the resources, right? If the minerals in our land is the problem, any country that wants to support us, come and give freedom. I better live instead of being killed by these evil people. Thank you, Biafrans. Please, why what is happening in Nigeria, why the whole region is burning, it's high time we rejoice, because it's a sign that our freedom is here. It's a sign that our freedom is here, nearer than never before. When the Middle Belt and the Southwest feel the pain, what we have went through, maybe that will reset their brain. When they go through what we are going through, that will help them to know that being free is better than living in a terrorist country that all over the so-called country called Nigeria. You see these terrorists moving from south, west, north. They even video their whereabouts. And the government do nothing, because the government of Nigeria sponsors the terrorists. Because some Islamic countries are behind closed doors. The ones that say they practice moderate Muslim. They are behind closed doors. They sponsor the jihadist terrorists. But they don't say the open. They sponsor them to commit jihadism, to Islamize the Biafran people. They have been sponsored. And remember this particular religion, they only multiply by conquer. The only way for them to grow is by jihadism, by conquering. Without that, I don't think any normal human being with his right senses will buy the idea that when you rape women, children, kill, that is what God in heaven wants or like. Thank you very much. Thank you, Minister of Information. And thank you, Biafran people. Please, it's high time we wake up. It's high time we all rise up and fight one common enemy. The enemy of Biafran people that have come to kill us Christians. If we don't, they will kill us all. You better choose one. Do you want to die in their hand? Or you want to save yourself, your children, your family? You better choose one. Thank you very much. God bless you.
In the rising sun of a new dawn, a nation stood tall, on her own ground. May 30, 1967, the flag was raised. Land of the rising sun, freedom proclaimed. All over Biafra land, the people sang and danced, tired of broken promises and iron chains. In July 6, 1967, Nigeria waged a genocidal war against the young republic. The drums of war began to sound. Nigeria turned against us on our own sacred ground. May 30, 1967, we still remember the day hope was born and hell descended. Rivers ran red, children cried for food in the shadow of famine and flying bombs. Biafra, Biafra, your name we call. Though they tried to bury you behind the wall, your spirit lives in every soul that knows the price of freedom and the blood that flows. Hey. Blockade and hunger became their sword. Kwashiorkor scars on bodies of the young and children. Women buried babies in shallow graves, while the world watched and looked the other way. From Ulier Street to the starving fields, 1 million souls crossed into eternity. They call it war, we call it genocide. Our peoples will refuse to die. May 30, 1967, we still remember the day hope was born and hell descended. Rivers ran red, children cried for food in the shadow of famine and flying bombs. Biafra, Biafra, your name we call. Though they tried to bury you behind the wall, your spirit lives in every soul that knows the price of freedom and the blood that flows. Whoa. Survivors left to tell of the pain, the courage, and the tears that fell. Nigeria may hide one flag, but 2 wounds remain. Only Biafra independence can heal these wounds in the heart of a nation still carrying the pain. We do not forget, we will not be silent for the unborn children and the dead who cry loudest. May 30, 1967, echoes in the wind, never to be erased. Biafra lives in memory and in flame. One day the truth will speak your name. We say loud and clear, never again. Never again, never again. Biafra independence is not negotiable. Biafra independence is not negotiable. Today, Nigeria is in confusion. Jihadist terrorist killings everywhere in Nigeria. Biafra leaves, retreat and surrender is dead for us. Therefore, no retreat, no surrender. God bless Biafra Republic, government in exile. Under the leadership of Prime Minister, His Excellency Nkere, for standing tall for Biafra independence and freedom. God bless Biafra, God bless Biafra, God bless Biafra, the land of the rising sun. God bless Biafra, God bless Biafra, God bless bless Biafra, the land of the rising sun.
Voice of the East, hey, hear our voices rise, hey.
Land of the rising sun, shining bright for everyone. We rise, we shine, we stand tall. From every town we answer the call.
Voice of the East, hey, voice of the East, hey, voice of the East, hey, hear our voices rise, hey.
Land of the rising sun, shining bright for everyone. We rise, we shine, we stand tall. From every town we answer the call. Voice of the East, voice of the East, yeah. From the rivers and valleys to the hills so high, our dreams keep growing beneath the sky. No more fear, no looking behind. We're hope in our hearts and a future to find. Together we're building, together we're strong. United in purpose, moving along. The light keeps shining for all to see. A people of courage and dignity.
Voice of the East, hey, hear our voices rise, hey.
Land of the rising sun, shining bright for everyone. We rise, we shine, we stand tall. From every town we answer the call. Voice of the East, voice of the East, voice of the East. Hear our voices rise. Land of the rising sun, shining bright for everyone. Oh, rise up, let the morning light appear.
Rise up,
With hope and vision far and near. Voice of the East, hear our voices rise.
hear our voices rise,
Land of the rising sun, forever shining bright. We rise, we shine, a future filled with hope and light.
voice of the East, hey,
Forever shining bright.
voice of the East.
Voice of Biafra TV, the voice of truth, the voice of the people.
There is only one broadcasting network.
Voice of Biafra TV,
The first, the best, and the last.
Voice of Biafra TV,
We lead, we shine, we last. The first, the best, and the last.
From the east to the world, hear the truth unfold. No other station does it better. Truth be told, real stories, real power, real Biafran soul. Every day, every hour, we taking control.
Breaking every silence, letting voices rise. Standing for the people, opening their eyes. Strong and unshaken, both for all to see. Broadcasting the future.
Voice of Biafra TV.
There is only one broadcasting network. Voice of Biafra TV. The first, the best, and the last. Voice of Biafra TV.
First to speak, best to watch, last to everlast.
Voice of Biafra TV. Voice of Biafra TV.
Holy war, holy war.
Voice of Biafra
schools. Please save our lives. Our people's lives are in danger. Thank you very much, sir.
Senator.
Good to have you back again. And this is Voice of Biafra Television, live. It is Saturday, and we shall be joining the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Israel live from Washington, D.C. Prime Minister, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much. Welcome to Voice of Biafra TV. You may go ahead.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Information. Before our regular exercise that we do every Saturday, of which we all know why we do what we do on Saturday, is to raise a fund we can use to help our people in Biafra land. I believe you are that we all are seeing the end of Nigeria. Nigeria is falling apart every day. Every day. And what is the government of Nigeria doing? They are not protecting the life of the citizens. They are not protecting the life of Biafra Christian or the life of Nigeria Christian. Do you know the reason why? Because the Nigerian government is insecurity. They are part and parcel of the foundation of these terrorists. Nigeria have been marked out to be Islamized. And you as a Biafran, will you allow this terrorist state of Nigeria to Islamize you? Doesn't it break your heart when you see how your people have been massacred, Biafran Christian, or even these Nigerian Christians, those that believe in Nigeria? But we Biafrans, we don't believe in Nigeria. Nigeria have failed us for over 100 years. Nothing we can boast or rejoice or be glad how Nigeria have helped us. Because of time, I wish Minister of Information, I will actually love you to play the video of this so-called man of God, this Odumeje. It's true that Odumeje mentioned Nigeria while he was addressing his church. But Odumeje 100% understand that he is a Biafra. Odumeje said, time of keeping quiet is over. But one problem I have with these people is that today they talk about, they'll be telling you something else and they're doing something else. Like that pastor already know that Nigeria is a failed state, nothing is working. Why don't he support Biafra? Please, Minister of Information, provide the video if you can find it. So Odumeje actually speak from both sides of his mouth, condemning Nigeria. Even Odumeje made it clear that Nigeria have no government. How will a country built on faulty foundation have a government? There is no way. Nigeria have failed us. And we don't want to fail ourselves. Nigeria have disappointed us. We don't want to disappoint ourselves. Please, you as a Biafra, seeing what is happening in the entire Nigeria today, is it not high time you sing hallelujah, support your freedom, knowing that your freedom is here? We saw a group of people a few days ago protesting about saving Nigeria, about how Nigeria will be better. Some are actually crying out loud, talking about this president called Tinubu, that Tinubu must go. Tinubu go where? The same people that are protesting a few days ago, they campaigned for him, they supported him, they voted for him. Instead of this group of people that already know the solution is for us to go our separate ways. The North can be better off on their own. The Middle Belt, they are good in agriculture. They can be better off. The Oduduwa Republic, they also have resources that they can live on with. If we all go our separate way, we will all excel. Our future, Biafran Christian future, will be bright like never before. The Middle Belt will be better off. These Yoruba people will be better off. The Southwest, wherever they go around the world, they contribute to that society. What about the Islamic jihadist terrorists? Where have you seen them contributing to any society that they find themselves? Just yesterday, the ongoing World Cup, Oduduwa Republic son actually participated and he scored 2 goals for United States of America. Have you seen anyone from this Islamic jihadist terrorists well in any country across the globe? The answer is no. The Yoruba people, they can be better off. We Biafra can be better off as well. For that reason, fund your freedom. In a few minutes time, we'll be doing our regular exercise. Please kindly join so you can fund your freedom. Because Nigeria is burning. It can never be better. And for those doing protests, talking about Tinubu must go, Tinubu is going nowhere. He's their brother. He's their father. He is their hero. He is there to help Biafra to come. Tinubu, keep doing what you are doing. Because what you are doing makes us have hope. Because what is happening in Nigeria today, if that don't happen, people of that region will now get freedom. The entity called Nigeria is a disgrace. That entity must be destroyed. But the people, the inhabitants of the land, they can be saved. They can get a better life. If they realize that them freeing themselves from Nigeria will save their life. Just like Titanic, only those that are able to find their way to getting in the life-saving boats, they are the one that were saved from that horrible stuff that happened, to Titanic ship that carried thousands of people. We need to jump out of Nigeria, because if we don't exit Nigeria, Nigeria will exit us by eliminating us, by killing us. A former commander, I think it's a general or Major Kunle, I believe, on our VOB today, you can hear him talking about how the Nigerian terrorists colluded, how they are part of what is happening in Nigeria today. The leaders of that country, they don't care about the innocent Biafran Christians nor Nigerian Christians that have been massacred. Even Tinubu that claimed that his wife is a pastor that don't even care about these innocent children that have been murdered, beheaded. I don't know how Remi Tinubu sleep. I don't know how Tinubu sleep. If God can help me a little bit, if God can help the Biafran people, of which He already be helping us by exposing the atrocity of Nigeria, by letting Nigeria, those that identify as themselves as Nigeria and the terrorists, their brother, by allowing these terrorists to go after their so-called brother. Please, Biafra, fund your freedom. Support your freedom. Support your freedom. And for those Biafrans that have waking up like somebody like Peter Obi, Peter Obi believe he well understand that he knew he is a Biafran, but he's just working for the interest of those that have paid him or those that are trying to sabotage our freedom, being the British government. Peter Obi was saying that Biafrans have the right to agitate. Biafra have the right to fight. But the same Peter Obi, Gregory Peter Obi, the same Peter Obi massacred Biafrans during the time of Mazur. Hypocrites, evil people. The same Peter Obi is talking about if he win the presidential election of Nigeria, then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. So Peter Obi wants Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be in detention till 2027. You see what this evil man that is working with this terrorist country of Nigeria, what he have wished Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafrans at large. Please, Biafrans, don't be moved. Stand your ground. Don't let no one deceive you. Don't let no one bully you. As far as what is happening in Nigeria today, I love it. Let it keep happening. Let everywhere in that disgraced country start burning. That is what we help the indigenous. That is what we motivate the indigenous to start fighting for their freedom. Because some have not woken up to know that Nigeria is being mapped out to Islamize people that dwell or reside in that region. We, Biafra, we must exit. And lately, I don't used to be on social media the way I used to. Because what is coming out of social media is eyesore. I don't know where the Christian congregation is, from Pope in Rome to across the world. Are they not seeing the way Christians have been massacred, way Christians have been treated? Why are they not speaking up? The Sabo, hypocrites everywhere. Some want to worship human beings, and why they are political correct. They want to live and dwell on political correctness in the expense of these innocent citizens that have been massacred, raped, butchered. It's not something we can cry about. We can only fight and be strong. The more we complain, the more about it, the more these people will kill us more. We just have to defend ourselves. As far as what is happening in Nigeria today, I love it. Let the fire burn. Look at what is happening in Sokoto. Indigenous citizens of that land are now running out of their land because the terrorists gave them ultimatum when to leave. What a shame! These people are parading themselves. They are free to walk anywhere they want to go. They have the monopoly, just like their terrorist brother called Dangote, Aliko Dangote. The Nigerian government, being a terrorist organization, being a terrorist government, they gave these Islamic jihadist terrorists, they gave them the #1 priority or #1 citizens of that land. They parade all street, all neighborhood, city, county, freely. They work freely. Even on social media, they boast. The post how they massacred Biafrans, how they massacred anyone that don't want to convert to Islam. And you as a Biafra, you are not supporting. What is the difference between you and the terrorists if you are not supporting? Please, Biafrans, don't be moved. Don't let no one deceive you. Biafra is here. Biafra is only hope you have. Oh my God. Biafra is the hope you have. Biafra can only get it better for you. Nigeria is not even able to provide you basic amenity like electricity, good road, good infrastructure, good school system, good hospital, good cleaning water, good job. All what this government of Nigeria do is to promise you and fail, because they know people are just being stupid. Sorry that I used that word. But my question, why are these people fleeing from Sokoto? Why are some areas in Sokoto now, they have been mandated to live by these terrorists? If somebody have whispered in your ears weeks, hours, days ago, months ago, that time is coming when people from the north, even Sokoto, will be running from their ancestral home. You will say how? Because the only language these jihadist terrorists know is the language of jihadism. Because it is a special war. It is what they believe that Allah said they must do. Jihadism, holy war. While you condemn their activity, while you condemn what they are doing, they are happy that they are doing it. Because it's part of their religion, it's part of what they are. Look at innocent citizens from Sokoto. But what is happening to them today? Some of these parents within this group, some of them actually gave birth to these terrorists. Remember what Gumi said, Sheikh Gumi. Gumi said these terrorists are their brothers. These terrorists are their brothers. Now look at what their brothers are doing to them. Please, Biafra, our freedom is here. Our freedom is in our hand. Don't let no one leave you. Nigeria can never walk. Can never walk in this generation. It can never walk in next generation, because the people of Biafra, they are from different background, different ideology, different value system, different religion. We speak different language from this Islamic jihadists from the north. We eat different food. We worship different God. We worship the God who created